Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and this is a special pop up version of Bargains by Belle. I know it's the wrong day, I know it's the wrong time. Sometimes you just gotta shake things up, baby, now, shake things up, baby. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just got to shake things up and see what happens. See if it's a good day. See if it's a good time. You don't want to get stuck in a rut of just doing the same old thing. You want to see if maybe there's a better day, a better time, or you just want to get together with your friends. So that's what's happening today. And I have Lalo to thank for it. So most of the time, my mods aren't available during the day, but Layla was kind enough to say that she'd run this chat for me so that I could try a new day and time. Now, for those of you who say, hey, I got other plans, that's fine. Hopefully, y'all have already been to some of the auctions of my friends. This is going to be a short 3 hour auction, and then we're going to go over to Tracy and Colleen and watch their game night and then watch them give it away. And I'm going to be keeping my fingers crossed and rooting that one of the ballerinas from our chat here wins because I would love that for y'all. But first, let's scroll up to the top and say some hellos. Okay, first, I see my favorite teenager, Shelby. Hello. And there's Miss Laylo with her pretty blonde hair. And do we have a different Laylo? Is that a Laylo's mini-me? Maybe Laylo just changed her picture. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm sure when I get to the bottom of the chat, she probably will have explained to me. No heads up for the host, but either way, always happy. I see Crochet Queen Kathy. Hello. Rainbow Cookie Sprinkles, who's going to be making the list and checking it twice. Thank you so much for making the list. I appreciate that. Laurie Kutcher, welcome. So glad you could be here. Melissa! Oh, and Melissa is starting us out with a super chat to let the good times
So let's
roll.
dance, let's sing, let's shout to the rhythm of life day and night. Let's say, live on toll and let's roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll.
Woohoo! What better way to get the show started and get the good times rolling? Thank you, Melissa. Boy, do you know how to put us in a good mood. God bless you and thank you, sweetheart. Yay! And if y'all would, please click the thumbs up. That's a free and easy way you can support me and my channel. Teresa, the filet mignon of my channel. Ashley, so glad to see you. Thank you. I changed my picture. My blonde girl was scary. I was going to say, your blonde icon was not nearly as pretty as you. So I totally get that. I had been debating whether I should tell you that was kind of scary, but I get so used to seeing her pretty green icon on the Discord that, so anyway, don't even get me started. Okay, let's see who else we have. Oh, when we get a sweet, you're welcome. So to anybody else who is watching, who is lurking, hey, pop in the chat and say hello. This is one of those places, there's no pressure to buy anything, no pressure to bid. There is some pressure to say hello, though, because here we are filled with Southern hospitality, because that's how we let the good times flow, is with our kind and genteel Southern nature. Also, y'all feel free to ask for what you'd like to see. I am co-hostless today, but hopefully, whatever y'all request will be in arm's reach, or at least in the same area. If anybody is brave and you'd like to try to co-host, since it's a short auction and you don't have to stay the whole auction, we've had people who just clicked the link before. So if you want to try, y'all let me know. I will drop the link and you're more than welcome to try that. I also want to let you know that I am looking for additional mods. So I am so blessed that Laylo is now a mod and running this chat, but I am looking for more mods. I have people to run the chat. What I need are people to help with making the list, people to help with divvying out the hamper and the invoices, people to help with looking up prices on items to help me behind the scenes, as well as with posting in social media. So if any of those things sound like something you like to do or that you might want to start doing, we would love to add you to our squad of mods. We have just one little meeting per week on Discord. And if you're not already subscribed to our Discord, what are you waiting for? Discord is free. It gives you chances to post, to share your pictures, to private message, to public message, to voice chat, to video chat, group voice chat, group video chat. It is so much fun. Hello, hello, Melinda and Zane. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let me tell you the obligatory information, which is if you have never made a purchase before and you think you might possibly want to make a purchase, then go ahead and send a registration email to me. My email is in the corner of the screen, and Layla is going to put it on the chat so that you can copy and paste. And just let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your mailing address. That way I know where to send your invoice and where to send the items you win. After that, you can bid in the chat. The way you bid in my chat is in numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be charged on your invoice. Because you do have to pay for everything you bid on. All sales are final. All items are as is and where is, and the only time you can retract is during an auction. The methods of payment that I accept are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. PayPal is the software by which I make your invoices, but Zelle is how you can pay with no fees, and it's guaranteed by the banking system. The method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get you the deepest discounted rates. Those rates are based on 3 criteria: the dimensions of the box, the weight of the box, and the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. That's why my channel is called Southern Belle NOLA, NOLA for New Orleans, Louisiana. So if y'all would please click the thumbs up. That's a free and easy way you can support me, and it helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm so that YouTube will share me out to people who may never have found my channel before. So I say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll in your auction purchases. Roll on and on and on. Now, we're going to get started with a fun round we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And during this round, everything is going to start at the low price of just $1 for choice. So let me show you what the choices are. It is paper entertaining products. In the corner, I have a large size plate. Spoiler alert, I only have one of these. I thought I was out of these, and I've been opening up the boxes of those people who tricked me and duped me and didn't pay. I just, after over a year, I can't keep their boxes around. I'm opening and reselling it. So those were actually sold before, which is why some of you have bought them and you're like, do you have more? I didn't think I did until I opened up boxes of non-payers. So I only have one of the balloons. Then I have some cute little napkins that have tiaras, scepters, and hearts. So if you want to be queen for a day, here it is. Oh, thank you for offering, Shelby. I think Rainbow is making the list, but thank you for offering. It has a little bit more on the list than just items and price, but thank you so much for offering. When you get to be a little bit older, I might take you up on that. We have a whole procedure for making the list, but if and when you're ready, or if and when we're in a pickle, I'll have Miss Laurie show you how. Laurie actually invented the current list system we're using. The next item is also a large size plate. It actually matches the napkins and it says birthday princess. And I got to tell you, I'm an adult, but I would use these for me. So my birthday's still another month and a half away or so. But if I were having a party, eating cake, I would eat on these because I'm a glamour girl who likes the bling, likes the sparkle, and would love to be a princess for a day. On the bottom row, in the large size, these are navy. They may be looking black. Hopefully, y'all can see that they're navy and they have some little colorful dots, not really polka dots, just dots. And then the only one in the small size one. This one is black. Solid everything. Could be for everyday use as well. Okay, looking for $1 starting bid. And thank you, Layla, for putting in all my info. So whether you're having a party, whether it's everyday use, and you're just trying to save from having to do some extra dishes, because think about it, not only do dishes take a lot of time, but you've got all the extra water, you've got the soap, you've got so much involved that makes them very expensive to wash. Many times you save money just using a plate and tossing it. Some of these, I do have multiples. Not the balloons, but some of the others. You can write descriptions, Shelby. Because I'm by myself, I'm not sure I'm going to have time to read every description, but the people in the chat, I'm sure, will be able to read the description. Having to change around the items, I can't necessarily read every message or every description, but I'm sure they'd love to read your descriptions, especially if you find the description of something I don't know what it is or what it does. Oh, hi, Sue. Oh, did I miss something? I'm so glad Sue B is here. We haven't seen you in a while. How many per pack? Okay, let's go through how many per pack. Jocelyn, hello, hello. Okay, let's see. This is the only one in the small size, so it's probably going to have the most. This one is 24, and it's the 7-inch size. This one is an 8 count. This is your navy blue. Birthday Princess is a 16 pack. Ooh, this one's a 20 pack for the napkins. And this one's a 1 and done. And this one is 16. Great question. And y'all remember, I'm looking for a co-host. So if anybody wants to try, let me know and I'll drop the link. Shelby says, brighten up your celebration with the festive birthday plates and napkins. Perfect for all parties of ages. Colorful essentials add fun to your table setup while making cleanup a breeze. Great description, Shelby. Love it, love it. Anybody for a dollar starting bid? And remember, here on my channel, we only have 10-cent increments with my policy of Southern hospitality. Also, y'all let me know what you'd like to see. Oh, Suvi is in for one. Yay. Y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up for me, pretty please. I see we have 19 people watching, so hopefully we're getting close to 20. All right, we're looking for $1.10 or more. Anybody want to bid it up? Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Oh, and I don't know if Laylo's daughter is watching, but if Laylo's kids are watching, that's dedicated to y'all. I hope she doesn't mind me telling, but when we were having a Discord voice call, she let one of her daughters sing it for me, and it was so cute. They really say that kids pick up what they hear, and it is such a delight to hear somebody sing my own song back to me. It just made my day. I hope I'm not in trouble for telling that, Laylo. It was just so cute. Correct. Only one of the balloons. I have a couple of the birthday princess. I have a few of the navy blue and a few of the black. But I was telling people before you came in, I've been opening up boxes of people who didn't pay back from over a year ago, and that balloon one was in there. That's why I only have one. It was actually sold and never paid for, and I'm not just going to keep, boxes stacked in towers to the ceiling. So I'm unpacking them and reselling them. How many happy birthday are there? Okay, let me check real quick while y'all are bidding. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the one on display would make 9. So I've got 9 of this navy blue happy birthday, unless you meant the birthday princess. But I think you meant this one. And Laurie's right. Y'all jump in and say hello. We love to socialize here. Oh, my internet goes in and out when it's raining, but here it's in the 90s, although the heat index is 99. It feels scorching. I've got the air blasting and a fan on. My apologies if y'all are hearing the fan. And for those of y'all who are unfamiliar with phones, olden time phones are called landlines, and that's the phone I have. So I apologize for the ringing phone, but y'all are my priorities, so I'm going to hope they hang up. My apologies. Okay, did we count this down, or are we still in bidding? I'm sorry, I got to talking and I lost track. Okay, let me see if I can figure out. All right, well, I see both Sue picking and Laylo typing, so it must have been counted down and I just missed it. Okay, so Sue is going to take the one balloon. Okay, got it. And she's going to take 4 of the blue. Okay, let me get those. All right, here are 4 of the navy blue. All right, anybody else? It's 93 in Massachusetts. Really? I didn't know y'all had those kind of temperatures. I am so surprised. Well, I hope you are blessed with a fan so that you can stay cool and some cold beverages. And Rainbow says in Alaska, it's a nice chilly 52. Okay. All right. Melissa's going to take one of the napkins. Okay. Here's a pretty little napkin for Melissa. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I lost track, Lalo. I'm a bad host. Anybody else? So this is what we've got left. Oh, and Teresa says, I won't dox her. I'll just say she's in America's heartland. Is that okay to say? But north of the Mason Dixon, it's 71 there. That sounds like a great temperature. Melissa says in upstate New York, it's 88. Laylo saying last call because she knows we only have 3 hours. And then we're going over to Colleen and Tracy's. So I appreciate it when y'all don't let me dilly dally. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Laylo, for keeping me on track. And Jocelyn says we do get some 90-degree weather, but it's a little early and unseasonably warm today. Okay. I wonder if y'all get the breezes from the Atlantic the way we get all the Gulf breezes. I don't know if it works the same way. Rainbow, I'm with you. 71 sounds perfect. Okay, well, let me clear these away and we'll get on with the auction then. Y'all let me know in the chat what you'd like to see. Otherwise, I'm just going to start picking stuff and showing you. That way we can just keep it going. Well, with talking about all of this weather, I feel like I might need to show you. Oops, I dropped it. This cute sign that says, Hello, Summer. I know it's not really summer yet, but oh, wait, I'm so sorry. Laurie wants a napkin. Okay, let me grab a napkin. Okay, here is a napkin for Miss Laurie. Okay, I just think this is such a cute sign. Okay, after this, we'll do some charms. Absolutely. And let me turn on the light because I want y'all to see that this has some sparkle in it. Can y'all see the sparkle now? So it looks like a watermelon. It's going to start out at $3. And it says, Hello, Summer. So I know we're still technically a couple of weeks away, but that gives you time to pay and me time to send it to you. So $3 starting bid for this cute sign that is new with tags. Oh, you're further inland. Okay. Okay. Anybody for this sign? Otherwise, I'll get some charms. Okay, last call on this. We can go to something else if y'all prefer. Watermelon does sound so good and so refreshing. Okay, I got out the grid. These are going to start at $2 for choice. Let me show y'all what I have. Okay, first, here is a super cute little panda. Look how cute it is. And he's just relaxing, taking a little dip. So we'll put this one on J. Next, for our butterfly lovers, it's a butterfly in a butterfly with another butterfly dangling. How cute is that? This one has a light blush pink color. We'll put this one on E. If you prefer a light blue color, we'll put this one on D. This one is iridescent. We'll put this one on C. Okay, next, let's see. Here is a dragonfly. Oh, it's really too big for the grid. My apologies. We'll put that one on I. Here is a large enamel fishtail, or maybe it's a mermaid tail. We're going to put that one on H. Here is a unicorn. Look at those beautiful enamel colors. Put that one on G. Oh. You're getting a great deal because these are so big. They are not even fitting in the grid. Here is a pretty angel wing, and at the top it has a rose. Here's another dragonfly. We'll put that on F. And a different type of dragonfly. Wait, is that the back or the front? I have a hard time. Maybe it's double-sided. Okay, so we'll put that on A. Sorry that these charms are a little big for the grid. So looking for $2 for choice. I'm so delighted that y'all have joined me today for the pop-up. Also planned today, I have wind chimes, seeds, wallets, patriotic decor, keychains, socks, some craft items, solar lights, lanterns, pillows. So if any of those things sound good to you, as well as necklaces and earrings and bracelets, I forgot those three too. Y'all shout it out in chat and I will bring those things next, but I am always, always, always taking requests. And the one thing I want to request from you is to click the thumbs up. I see we have 21 watching. Hopefully we have gotten to 20 thumbs up by now. I see Miss Laurie Kutcher in for $2. And if anybody wants to join the squad of mods, you can let us know in the chat, or you can email me if anybody wants to try co-hosting. Let me know. I will drop the link because we get confused so easily when we do charms on the grid. Okay, we've got Laurie at 2. We are looking for 210. Bid it up, 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 bid it up. And everybody, make sure you are on live chat, not that top chat, which will deceive you into thinking your own chat is at the top. And make sure your little red line is pulled all the way forward. Nancy, I'm so glad to see you. I hope you're having a blessed week, and we are even more blessed by having you in the chat. Oh, thank you for adding your thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hi, Janice. Great to see you. Okay, Laurie's going to go for the unicorn. I'm kind of surprised by that, but delighted. It's a great quality chart. All right, anybody else? I'll wait just a minute before I scrape these to the side to see if there's anybody else that's interested. Anyone else? Last call before I scrape these to the side. Okay, I see Layla's last call, so I'm going to move these to the side. But we're going to go one more time to give you some more options. So still just the small $2 price point. Let me show you some other beautiful enamel ones I have. I'm not sure if anybody likes the celestial theme. Look at this beautiful blue enamel. And is it just me, or can y'all see the face in the moon? I feel like I see nose and chin. Lena, so great to see you, sweetheart. Thrifter of Primitive Vintage and More is our longtime friend, Lena, formerly known as Red Road. If y'all have lost touch with her, make sure you resubscribe so you can continue her friendship. You know, sometimes people change their YouTube channel, and she's one of those people. And so we're trying to help her build back her following, since she has been a loyal buyer of mine from the time I started my channel. Here is the same moon, but this one's purple. Do y'all see the pretty kind of metallic purple color in the enamel? For you cat lovers, this one's beautiful enamel, but it's blue. And look at that cute little cat under the stars. Here's another one with the cat. Nice little silhouette. Hi, Mona. So glad you could be here. Look at the beautiful stars on this blue moon. Blue moon, I saw you standing alone. Maybe you liked that moon, but you're just not into blue. This one is purple and green. Here is a purple moon, but you've got some night sky. You've got a star. Put that one on B. Here is a purple background with a little kitty cat. Here is another kitty cat, but this one is also purple. And last but not least, I may be out of enamel ones. So I'm going to add this pretty little angel. Look how sweet this little angel is. And it already has the lobster claw clasp. So we'll put it right here on F. Hi, Craig. Oh, these are still $2. Still just $2. I'm sorry if I didn't say that or wasn't clear, Laylo. My apologies, sweetheart. You're doing an excellent job. And thank you so much for dropping Lena's link so that we can help her build back her followers with a new channel. We support her just like she's kind enough to come in and support us. Kindness begets kindness. And we're doing charms because it was a viewer suggestion. We are always taking suggestions as to what y'all would like to see. So don't be shy at all. And if I don't happen to have it close by, then I'll show it on Saturday. We've got Miss Nancy at 2. Ashley is at 250. Most of these are one and done. A couple few I have duplicates of. Not most of them, but a couple few. All right, Ashley's at 250. Anybody want to go up to 260 or more? And remember, when you're picking, you're going to pick by letter. You're going to use the time symbol and the quantity. If I don't have that quantity, I will let you know, and you can decide if you want the quantity I have. So I know sometimes you're going to request 2 because maybe you want to make earrings. If I don't have 2, it won't hurt my feelings if you want to retract. Nancy's at 3. Colleen, so great to see you. I've already been telling everybody we're only going to broadcast for 3 hours total, and then we're going over to see you and Tracy for your game night and giveaway. So I love that even though you're busy setting up, you came over here to support me, and we're going to be raiding over to you at the end. Because that's how friendship and support works, both ways. All right, Nancy's at 3, and Laylo says going once. We are so very glad to have Ashley here for the first time, adding to her box from the Moolywood. And as always, we're taking requests, but my request to you is to click the thumbs up. Hopefully, we're getting close to 30 by now. And once again, for anybody just joining us, the thrifter of primitive vintage and more, that's our friend Lena, formerly Red Road. Okay, we are sold to Nancy for $3. And she's going for the one and only angel. Okay, great choice. Well, if you're interested in angels, I might have to show some different ones for the next round then. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Layla, let me know who gets to pick next. Was it Ashley? Sometimes I have a hard time remembering the bidding order, so if I ever forget, y'all help me out. It's hard not having a co-host, not having anybody to talk to. I do my very best, but okay, apparently Ashley is the next runner-up. Can I get anything for you, Ashley? But there's no pressure. J. Okay. I think I have a duplicate of J. Did you want one or both? So here's the duplicate. So the question is just one for a pendant or both for earrings, or maybe you and the bestie or a sister or daughter can have a pendant. So let me know one or both, pretty please. This is one of the few I have duplicates. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dox myself with which ones I have duplicates in case some of y'all are interested in making earrings. I know there's a bunch of cats out here and we have a few cat lovers. So this one is one I have duplicates of. This one is one I have duplicates of. And this one I have duplicates of, in addition to the moon. Okay, but Ashley's taking the moon. Thank you, thank you. Push that back so y'all can see it's purple. Okay, did we have somebody else in the running? Was there a bidder before Ashley? I'm trying to remember. If not, we will open it up to the chat. Anybody interested in any of these pretties? Okay, last call before I scrape these to the side. And at the top of the hour, we're going to have another Belle's Bargain Bonanza round. Okay, last call. I'm about to scrape these to the side. Last call. Layla's going to put it in the chat so that I'm not premature in it. And since angels have been popular, I'll show you a few angels and then a couple of other ones as well to fill up the grid. Okay, about to scrape these to the side. Okay, let's see what else. Oh no. Okay, Laurie's in for 3. And I know Laurie will be sending me a screen picture of the one she wants. So I'm not going to fret about the fact that I made the big mistake of already taking it off the screen. So my apologies if I was too quick. Sometimes I overestimate or underestimate the lag. But with only having a 3-hour auction, trying to show as much as I possibly can. Okay, let me show you some pretty angels. Here is the first one. This angel already has the lobster claw clasp. And Rainbow's also got a picture of it. Thank y'all for the great teamwork. It's got a beautiful greenish stone in it. Thank you, Laurie, for understanding, sweetheart. I appreciate that so much. You are the best. Okay, the next angel that I have is This one with the lovely iridescent yellow. Once again, it's already got a lobster claw clasp. We'll put it right here. Okay, next I've got some crosses with little stones. This one has a light blue stone. This one has a purple stone. This one has a red stone. These could be birthstones, but they don't necessarily have to be. Okay, let's see what else I've got. Here is a set of 3 hearts. Aw, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, Mama, Daddy, Baby. So much it could mean. Here is a sweet little wing, whether it's for angels or fairies. Oh, here's a cross with a green stone in it. Here is a owl. Put that on A. And here is a pretty set of angel wings that makes a heart. Oh, I think I missed something in the chat. Let me see. Oh no, let me scroll up. Apparently, while I was looking down, that's what's happening. Oh, the wolf cup. Okay, I will show the wolf cup after this. Thank you so much for reminding me. Okay, and then it was a cat that I had 2 up. Rainbow, did you figure out with Teresa which cat so I can get that added? Okay, let me grab that cup while y'all are bidding on these pretties. Oh no, did I just unplug the fan? Okay, here I am. I have the cups to show after. Oh, that's what Laurie wanted. Okay. Yes, yes. These are still just $2. I'm sorry, I said that. I thought I said that, but we just keep going at the $2 price point. I'm so sorry if I wasn't clear. Maybe I'm just a little scattered today. Looking for a $2 starting bid. And I'm so glad that 27 of y'all have joined me for this pop-up today. And y'all keep making your requests in the chat. Okay, any interest on these? Okay, Ashley's in for 2. Thank you, Ashley. As always, some of these have duplicates, some of these do not. And I think these little crosses with the gemstones would be great for birthdays, as well as baptisms, confirmations, your prayer partners, your sister in Christ. After all, the Bible talks about pray without ceasing. Sometimes just seeing a cross will remind you to stop and say a prayer, especially for somebody you love. We're at fair warning. Okay, we are sold. So we'll see what letters and what quantities. I and J. Okay, J is a one and done. Let me see how many you want of I. I do have some multiples of I. Let me know, sweet Ashley. I have a total of 3 of I. And moderators, you'll help me out with getting the quantities, pretty please. Here's one, and we'll see if she wants more than one. These have such a pretty iridescence and luminous to them. And I love that they already have the lobster claw on them. That, to me, just makes it even more convenient. Just one. Okay, fantastic. Let's see if anybody in the chat wants to get in for second choice. And then I'm going to show Mr. Craig these cups. And some of the rest of you may be interested in them. They're going to be metal. They would be great Father's Day gifts or gifts for your brother's birthday, your son's birthday, your son-in-law, father-in-law. They have a really manly man vibe to them, if I say so myself. All right, last call on these. And Ashley, I so appreciate you writing the letters in the all caps because I have such poor eyesight. You probably don't know that about me, and that helps me read them so much better. Thank you, sweetheart, for doing that. Anybody else? I'm about to scrape these to the side. Y'all know me. I'm not always the most patient person. I'm trying to be patient and wait. Oh. Okay, last call. Here we go. About to scrape them to the side. And Layla's also going to put it in the chat. Oh, wait, I want I for Angel. Okay, did you want one or both, Miss Nancy? One or both? So here's one. Just let me know, one or both. Pretty please. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I almost scraped it to the side, and then I saw Nancy. I just need to find out one or both. Both. Okay. Let me put these in a little bag for you. And Layla's going to check and see if we're all in and all done. If anybody else wants to get in on these before I scrape them to the side. So Layla's going to check and double check. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to put my camera up here because I think for the dollar round, since charms have been so popular, I'm going to do some dollar charms at the top of the hour. So instead of putting away my grid, I'm going to keep the grid there and just put the camera up top. All right, these are going to start at $7 for choice. These are metal cups. One is a deer and one is a wolf. Let me pull the camera back so y'all can see better here. And once again, if you're just tuning in, I still have the sparkly Hello Summer sign for $3 from the beginning of the auction. But let me show you this wonderful metal cup. And here is the inside. I love that it has a clear top. That way you can see what's in it. There's a little spot to drink from. It'll keep your cold drinks cold and your hot drinks hot. And there's also a deer to it. So if you prefer a deer. So $7 for choice. These stand 8.5 inches. And they're tapered at the bottom so they will easily fit in the cup holders of your car. These would also be great if you go on hunting trips with your guy friends. Just look at those sweet faces. Sweet faces. And those little ears. But I think these would be great for Father's Day, for guy birthdays, because everybody needs a cup to drink out of. And these, to me, have a fabulous guy vibe to them. And with them being metal that, if they get dropped, they're not going to shatter. They're not going to break. They're not dainty little glass. They're not cheap plastic. They are heavy duty metal. So we are looking for a $7 starting bid for choice. Okay, CQ Kathy is in for 7. Anybody want to bid it up? And as always, Laylo's doing a great job of running the chat. Thank you again, Laylo, for letting me have this pop-up. Okay, Craig's in for 71. I'm thinking maybe the decimal point came in at the wrong place, and maybe he meant $7.10. I'm guessing maybe not $71. Oh, but Layla was one of those I know what you mean kind of people. So she's putting Craig in at 710. CQ Kathy is coming back at 725 because she knows these would be hard to find. But you can find them here. Craig is back with $7.50. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Okay, Kathy's out. So we'll count this down to Craig. See, this is a great example of telling people what you like. We found out that Craig liked wolves, so we thought we'd show some wolves. So y'all let me know the things that you like, and if I have them nearby, I will put them on the auction block for sale. And because it is a woman's prerogative to change her mind, Miss CQ Kathy is back at 8. All right, let's see what Craig's going to do. Mr. Craig, you going to bid this up, or are you going to be okay? He's going to bid this up to $8.50. He's not going to let this get away. He knows this is rare and special, and this is going to last and last and last because it's metal. Okay, you can be really out. And if you change your mind, you are always welcome to come back in. because we've got the Southern hospitality here. So if anybody else is watching this and you feel like you need to let me know, oh, wait, I should tell her that I like peacocks, or that I like butterflies, or I like frogs, or whatever it is that you like. Maybe you like dragonflies, or whatever it is that you like. Maybe you like frogs. Maybe you like elephants. Who knows? All right, Lalo says we are going once, going twice. Fair warning. As we wait with bated breath. Oh, and we are sold. All right, Mr. Craig, let me know which one and what quantity. Oh, you like turtles. Okay, that's good to know, Ashley. And orcas. Now, how can I tell an orca from a dolphin? You might have to educate me. Since you said turtles, let me grab a little turtle ceramic pot. No pressure, but I might as well show it since you like it. But anytime y'all tell me you like something, there's no pressure to buy whatever I happen to show. Let me grab that. All right, Nancy says, I like angels and butterflies. Okay, good, good. Ashley, my son wants a real turtle. I'm breaking, LOL. I guess I'll be a turtle mama soon. Oh, really? Don't let him know that most of our menus have turtle soup. You do know that real turtles have salmonella, though. You sure that's safe? But it's none of my business. You're a great mama and you'll do what's right for your kids. But you might just want to Google turtles and salmonella. Because you'd hate for that to spread onto their hands and then they eat and then they get sick. And you just might want to Google that. Okay, did Mr. Craig decide which one and how many? Okay, he says both and 2 wolves. Okay, let me get a second wolf. Okay, so if I've got this right, he's going to go for 1 wolf, 2 wolves, and a deer. Is that correct? 2 wolves and a deer? 2 wolves and a deer walk into a pasture. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I think this is what he wants. 2 wolves and a deer. Let me put this little sack for him so they stay together. And then we'll see if CQ Kathy wants to get in for second choice. I'm not out of anything yet. And then we'll have our $1 round at the top of the hour. Okay, Miss CQ Kathy, can we get any of these for you? This is the very last deer I have, if you were wanting the deer. I do have a couple more of the wolves. Paging CQ Kathy. Paging CQ Kathy. Okay, she's going to go with the very last deer. All right, sold, sold, sold. All right, anybody else in the chat see these and think, you know, those are awesome. They are cool. They are pretty, and they're going to keep drinks hot or cold. Anybody else want to get in for the last of these? I have 3 more of these left. Oh, you've had a range of pets. Okay, so good for you. I'm happy, happy. I'm not a pet person myself, but I know that a lot of people get great solace from pets. For anybody new to me, my household is non smoking, non pet, and non children. I know I'm boring McBorison, but you know that's just who I am, and God loves me anyway. Okay, last call on this. All right, let me put this aside. All right, it's the top of the hour. Let me clear this off. Well, I tell you what. Since it's the top of the hour, I'm gonna don't drop. I'm gonna go back to the smaller grid. Let's go to the smaller grid that has 3 rows because these are going to be only $1. Just $1. Let me show you what I have. Okay, first look at this cute elephant. It is enamel, but there are stones in the back. Pretty pretty. Here is a white enamel elephant, also has stones. Here is a sweet little enamel dog. Here is a green elephant with the stones. They kind of freak me out too, Lay, though. I'm so there with you, sweetheart. Okay, here's a little enamel heart. I'm sorry, cross. This one is black enamel. Here is a cross in red. A cross in blush pink. Okay, I've got some dragonflies. This dragonfly is green, and look how it hangs. It hangs on an angle. I think that is so cute. Here's one in yellow. We got green, yellow. Here's one in white. Here's one in black. Oops, I'm not lining these up too well. Sorry. Here is one in blue. Here is a horse. Put that down here. Here is a butterfly, and this one also has the lobster claw clasp. That one up here. For those of y'all who like sparkle, and remember, y'all can start bidding anytime when I start showing things. Look at the sparkle. Here is a star with the blingy sparkle. We'll put that on M. Here is a purple enamel planet with a little ring going around it. Might be Saturn, not sure. And here is a moon. I'm not sure if this is glass or stone. I'm going to guess glass. Oops, I got it upside down. Little holes at the top. There we go. So that's what I've got. Looking for $1 starting bid for choice. Oh, and I do have the horse that's on O, also in a silver tone. Oh, both Teresa and Laylo have 3 kids. That's awesome. Anybody for just $1? Yep, pets can get big. When my mother was growing up, she had a gator, but it got too big and she had to give it away. She had a pig, but it got too big and her parents gave it away. She didn't really have good experiences with keeping pets small. I grew up pet free. Okay, we're going once to Ashley. Anybody want to bid this up? Going twice? This one's only $1, y'all. And remember, at the top of every hour, we have a dollar round. Some of these have multiples, some of these do not. JEK, hello, hello. So great to see you, sweetheart. Y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. We are sold to Ashley. All right, let's see which ones and what quantities. Okay, B, P, and R. All right, let me grab a little baggie here. Okay, B, P, and I do think that I have 2 of R. Let me know of R if you want to buy both or just one. All right, here is a duplicate of R and get it straight. There we go. Thank you, Ashley. All right, anybody else? So we're only sold out of 2. Still got lots of good choices here. Anybody else? I'm trying to go slow before scraping it to the side to give y'all a minute. But y'all know I'm not the most patient person. And remember, if you're interested in O, I also have that one in a silver tone. And then we'll go back to the auction. So if y'all have requests, y'all let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll bring that forward. Okay, last call. I'm about to scrape these to the side, Miss Layla. I'm about to scrape them. So, all in, all done. Y'all ready? Last call. Okay, here we go. Now, normally when I sell charms, I put down the grid and I show a whole bunch. I wasn't planning to show this tonight, but y'all just kept talking about the turtles. Turtle this, turtle, turtle, turtle. So I had to show you this one turtle charm. Now this one is much different from the others because can you see that there's a hole here and a hole here? I'm guessing you maybe put a cord on either side and make it into a bracelet. I'm not 100% sure. If anybody is interested in this, we're going to start it at $2. One, because it's leaping out of my hands to get to see me, y'all. And there's so much turtle talk. And then I'm going to show a ceramic turtle planter. And we'll see if somebody might be interested since there's so much turtle loving going on in the chat. Turtle loving had me a blast. Turtle loving happened so fast. Met a turtle crazy in the chat. Okay, anybody for this really unique turtle pendant that has holes on both sides. Also, look at that beautiful texture. If you look at the shell part of the turtle, you'll see it has all kinds of squiggles and molding and indentions. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I see a little eye and smile on that turtle, but maybe I'm just anthropomorphizing it. But I think I see an eye and a smile in it. Okay, any interest in this turtle charm? Charm pendant. Last call on this one. It's a one and done. There's no multiples. And I honor all the prices from the auctions. So if you ever miss all or part of an auction, you can email me. You can just type into the comments because the comments helps me with YouTube, or you can Discord message me to let me know any of the items that were passed on or that I have duplicates that you would like to buy. Okay, last call on this one then. All right, next we've got a turtle ceramic planter. I'm going to start this at $7. $7. It is cute as can be. Look at this, sweetheart. Oop, oop. I can get my little stand here. Okay, look how cute it is. It's got little feetsies. Look at its sweet little face. It's brand new. Here's the inside where you can just drop your pot in. You could also put a candle if you wanted to in it. I think this one is so cute. Looking for $7 starting bid. And you'll see it's not a front and back. The whole thing is gorgeous. It could almost be like your little emotional support for your plants. It could be like a plant nanny, a plant companion. And hopefully y'all can see the beautiful glaze on this. It is brand new. Let's see if we have any turtle loving for $7. And still to come, we have some wind chimes, some ice chests, wallets, pillows, solar lights, lanterns, seeds, socks, earrings, necklaces. Y'all let me know if any of that appeals to you. I will bring it up sooner rather than later. We probably won't get to everything because we only have an hour and a half left before we go and raid Tracy and Colleen. So you want to request the things you want to see so that you don't miss out. We're so excited about Laylo's new house and that she's got offers on the old house. She's moving on up. She, the husband, the 3 kids, and we are so delighted for their success. Okay, last call on this turtle planter. I can't tell if y'all are discussing this because you like the turtle planner or you're bored with the turtle planner and looking for something else to talk about. Oh, me. Okay, last call. All right, we will pass on this then. Well, since there was so much interest in the cups, let me show y'all a thermos. Let me move this back because it is big, big, big. All right, so before we had some cups, this one is even bigger. We're going to start it though at the same $7. I only have one of this one, and look how tall it is. So this has a beautiful picture of a deer on it. This one has a carrying handle. How convenient is that carrying handle? And you can drink out of it here, or you can just use this to refill your cup. You'll see it is brand new. All right, let's see if we have any interest in this one. I'm so glad y'all could find time to be here today. You know, it is so nerve-wracking when you're having a pop-up because you're like, will they come? Will they come? Will anybody know that I'm even having a pop-up? It's not my regular night. So I am so blessed that y'all made these couple of hours, made time these couple of hours to be here with me. This one too is metal. So some people prefer the ones with the carry. Some people bring refills. I used to work with a lady who played my organ, and she would always have both a cup and a thermos. And I'm like, Miss Phyllis, why do you have both a cup and a thermos? And she said, oh, refills, dear, refills. So she was a lady who liked peach tea. So back then, she had to make her own peach tea. But she couldn't find it anywhere, so she always carried it with her because she thought regular tea wasn't sweet enough. This is when I was a music minister in Texas. So therefore, she always had both the cup she was drinking out of and her refills. Oh, and you are doing a fantastic job. This would also, I think, be great for Father's Day or a man's birthday. Great for a hunter. Okay, last call then on this one. We'll go to something else. Y'all let me know if there's something I named earlier that y'all would like. Otherwise, I'm just going to grab other stuff I have sitting out. But since I never get to everything in an auction, I always love it when y'all request what you'd like to see. Okay, we're going to pass on this one. He's moseying away. Mosey, mosey, mosey. Okay, next let's look at some wind chimes. Okay. Let's see if I can get this in frame. These are gonna, oops, turning around. Start out at $10. These are metal. This first one is a froggy. And the little clangers, a leaf. So let me see if I can set this up back here. Just a little hanger to it. So this is going to be the first option. I can get back to show more of it. Okay, the second option. Hopefully these aren't going to tangle. Now this clanger is a sunshine. And it won't be any surprise to you when you see this part is a sunshine too. Look how pretty. So $10 starting bid for choice. Put this leaf part up here so you can see how pretty it is. $10 starting bid for choice of wind chimes. And I love that the frog has a cute little sunflower in its belly. No clue how that happened. And look at the sweet face on this sunshine. Such a sweet face. And look how even just the light inside glints off of it. Imagine how shiny and fabulous it's going to be outside. Any interest? I do have a couple of other designs. I'm trying to give y'all time to bid on these before I get out the next ones, because y'all keep telling me I'm moving too fast. But I want to also give y'all time to talk, because it's always fun to socialize. Even if y'all are talking to each other rather than me, which gives me time to swap things around. Okay, last call on these. All right, let's swap these out and I'll show you the other ones that I have. Okay, the next one is a beautiful butterfly. Look at these beautiful colors. It starts out with gold, and yes, these are little acrylic gemstones. And then we've got some blues. You've got some red acrylic gemstones. And here's the little clanger. So these are still $10 for choice. This is the first one. The second one, attention hummingbird lovers. This one's all still tied up, ready to ship. But look at the greens, blues, and purples on this hummingbird. This is going to be the second choice. And the last choice, and perhaps the showiest of the choices, is this peacock. Look at these acrylic gemstones. Look at all of the fabulous colors. Somebody's got their eye on you. And I don't know if these are all going to fit in the same frame. Oh no, you don't fall. Well, these are meant to hang. Let me see if I can hang that one on my little stand. Okay, hopefully we've got them all. Well, maybe not. All right, maybe I can put this one down here. Would that work better? Okay, so choice of butterfly, hummingbird, or peacock. So great colors. These are metal, except for the little acrylic gemstones. These are going to sparkle and shine and catch the sun, as well as make some pretty little music. So looking for $10 starting bid for choice. Any interest? Okay, if there's no interest, we're going to clear these away then. Oh, tell me I didn't get these tangled. Okay, so bye-bye to the peacock. Bye-bye to the pretty butterfly. And bye-bye to the hummingbird. Okay, next let me show a choice of earrings. These are going to be $3 for choice. I have these pretty crosses. So there is a silver tone, a golden tone, a gunmetal tone, and a black tone. These are all metal. Oh, they're from Claire's, by the way. So they're nice quality on them. Metallic, made of metal, $3 for choice. Or if anybody wants all four, we can do a buy more, save more for $10, and you get all four pairs. So silver tone, gold tone, gunmetal tone, or black tone. These are also great if you have little holes in the upper parts of your ear where you just need a little something to fill them. So whether it's, a dainty little silver or gold that you wear to church, or maybe you're like a motorcycle mama and you're going to go for the gunmetal or the black tone, these can work either way. And at the top of the hour, we're going to have another $1 round. Okay, last call on this one. All right, next I want to show you a super pretty scarf. I know not everybody is necessarily into scarves, but I think even if you don't regularly wear scarves a lot, you're going to like this one. And I'll tell you why. One of the things I like about it is, do you notice it's darker on this side and lighter on this side? It ombres out. I think that is so pretty for it to ombre out. And as I lay it out, you'll see the beautiful ombre in it. This one is going to be $7. And also, look at the little bells at the bottom. This is from Accessory Street. And so with the little bells on the bottom, I think that is so cute. People like, here you coming. Here she comes now singing. See? I just think that's so cute. So this is the bottom. Let's see if I can lay it out here. Here is the top, and you'll see it is fabulously ombre. I love how there is the colors to it. And hi, Crystal. Welcome, welcome. So with it being ombre, it's going to go with so many more colors. But I love the little bells at the bottom. You always say, oh, I'll be there with bells on. Well, here you literally could. And not Christmas bells, but like everyday fabulous bells on the bottom of your scarf. It's ombre blue. So the darker side is turquoise. This in here is a baby blue, and this in here is like the lightest, just barely off-white shade. But at its darkest in here, it's turquoise. No green on it. It kind of reminds me of shades of the ocean or shades of vacation blue, as a timeless jewel would say. Okay, any interest? Joni! Aw, thank you, Joni. Appreciate you stopping by, sweetheart. So kind. Hope you're doing okay in these hot temperatures we're having, and an even a hotter heat index with all the humidity we have in the Gulf South. Okay, last call on this one. All right, we're going to put it aside. Let's look at some cute pillows, shall we? Okay, these pillows are going to be $5 for choice. And I'm still taking requests. So if y'all are looking for anything, then let me know. These are bolster pillows, and they're filled with, those little kind of foam beads in them. This one is pretty with pink and purple. And I have to tell you what I like about it is that so often when you see dinosaurs, it's blue or blue and red. It's meant just for boys. But I don't understand why girls can't like dinosaurs too. So I love that I finally found a dinosaur item that is pink and purple. That just makes me happy. But for those who might prefer a unicorn, oh, and these are new with tags, by the way. New with tags. New with tags. So look at this cute one with a unicorn. So $5 for choice. And these are so comfortable, whether you use them under your neck, whether you use them in your lumbar region. Yes, I am fine and dandy. Thank you for asking, Joni. Hi, Fuzzy Adventurers. Good to see you. Y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. It's a free and easy way that you can support me and my channel. Now, this auction is only going to be for a limited time because in less than an hour and a half, we're going to go over and raid Colleen and Tracy and show our support there because there is room for everybody on YouTube. So hopefully y'all watched Ella first. You're watching me now, and then we're going to watch Colleen and Tracy with their game night and their giveaway. Any interest on these $5 pillows? Okay, last call on these. Now, they may seem like children's pillows being dinosaurs or unicorn, but I got to tell you, these are so comfortable. You won't care what these are have as a pattern when these are supporting your neck, when these are on your lumbar. You will love these. Oh, we've got 28 likes. Surely we can get up to 30 pretty soon. All right, let me put these aside. And let me show you two other pillows. These are called a shaggy bolster. And I've got one in lavender. And I have one in pink. These are the only two I have. These are also going to be $5 for choice. So if you're a person that likes texture as well as comfort, who likes either the warm fuzzies of a pillow or the support for your neck, here it is. Oh, Joni's got a great tip. She says these are also great for traveling in the car. Nice. Thank you so much for that. I'll have to remember that. When you're the one that's stuck driving all the time, you don't get to relax with the pillow when you're driving. Otherwise, you might drive off. Oh. She means for people in the back seat, of course. Okay, any interest in these? All right, we're going to move these aside. Next, I have a giant patriotic decoration. I should have shown this on Memorial Day, and I somehow overlooked it. And I could, I suppose, save it for Flag Day, but I just was in the mood to show it today. This is 48 inches. That's 4 feet for a giant Uncle Sam. I'm going to start this at $5. Let me show you this side. Look at his sweet face. Now that is a sweet face in his eyes, his little boop boop nose. So 48-inch giant Uncle Sam. Great way to decorate the outside of your home to show your patriotic pride. Well, we're glad you're not in Texas, Teresa. So glad. So, who needs a man in their life? And by man, I mean a giant Uncle Sam man, of course. Because I think most of y'all are already married. But okay. Any interest in the 48-inch giant Uncle Sam? All right, we're going to pass on this. Now, most of y'all in the chat have either bought from me or bought for other auctions. And you know what the problem in buying things is? It's getting those rascally packages open. Now, I have found these great package openers. I've been selling these for 3, but today, since it's a pop up, I'm going down to 2. Let me tell you what I like about these. What I like about it is this part here is not sharp. You cannot cut yourself here. See, there's nothing sharp about it. I love that the cutter is underneath. So you put your blade in and you cut back this way. So the blade is underneath and you can see it is shiny and sharp. I also love that it's double sided. So when this side gets dull, you just flip it over and cut with this side. So $2, double sided, and it's a safety cutter because this part is not sharp. The only part that is sharp is down here. So you put it in, which is why it has the little point there, and then you pull it back. And then when this gets dull, you flip it over to this side, tuck it in, and pull it back. And let me show you the colors. This first color is yellow. Then I have lavender. And last but not least, I have pretty in pink. So a safety cutter that is double-sided, and there's a hole here where you could hang it up, or you could tether it to your clipboard or your workbench or your opening station, your desk. That way you can always find it. Anytime I want to not lose something, I tether it, tie it on, hang it up. That way there's a specific place to go look for it. So $2 starting bid. You've got 3 great colors. Miss Laurie's in for 2. This would also be great in a stocking because how many boxes do parents have to open on Christmas morning? And if one of these was in the stocking of mom or dad, how much easier is that going to be to open up all of those toys that you then have to put together? So I think this would be great for mom and dad in a stocking. Because then instead of having to say, wait, I'll open it, I'll put it together, let me just go get something. And it's like, no, you don't have to get something. It's right there in your stocking, mom and dad, or grandma, grandpa. Anybody for 210? Otherwise, Miss Layla's going to count it down, and she's doing a great job running the chat as always. I'm so blessed that she was willing to run this pop-up for me so I could try a new time slot, because with summer, I know I'm going to have air conditioning bills over $200. So it takes earning a little bit of extra and having a few more auctions in the summer to make ends meet. After all, y'all don't want to hear me complaining. Wouldn't y'all rather just hear me selling extra stuff to make ends meet? I think so. And at the top of the hour, we're going to have another $1 round. So we have yellow, we have lavender, and we have blush pink. Okay, she is going with one yellow. Here we go. Anybody else? Anybody else? If you're the kind of person that tends to lose these, might even be great to have an extra couple handy. Just throw it in your utility drawer, in your kitchen drawer, your desk drawer. All right, last call on these. Okay, let me put these away. Next, $8 for choice. I have some cute birdhouses. Look how adorable these are. They're more really like a bird travel trailer. They are made of metal, and they say, "God bless America." Here's the holder. The other one that I have available is Home Sweet Home. And it's a cute little froggy. Let me move the camera back. Here we go. $8 for choice. Because there may have been no room at the inn for Joseph and Mary, and she had to give birth in a stable. But what about birds? Birds are looking for a little inn, a little hotel, a little birdhouse. This could be their home away from home while they're migrating south, migrating north, back and forth, back and forth. Birds are such lovely creatures that God has created for us. So many different shapes and sizes and colors. Any interest in these? Oh, thank you, Joni. You're always such an encourager. I love having you in the chat for that reason. Okay, last call on these. All right, I think I probably have time to show one more item for our $1 round at the top of the hour. Okay, I'm going to have some little sketch pads. These are going to be $2 starting bid for choice. Here's the first one. We're going to call this one Cathedral. Here's the second one. We're going to call this one Kite. This one we're going to call Plaid. This one we're going to call Polka Dot, although it does have some ombre to it as well. This one we're going to call Gemstone. This one we're going to call Buffalo for Buffalo Plaid. And for those of you saying, how do you know it's for sketching rather than a notepad? Well, you could use it as a notepad. One of these accidentally came open and it's still usable. It's just not looking its best self. But because it's open, I looked at it and that's how I saw that it could be a sketch pad rather than just a notebook or journal. When it doesn't have lines, it lets you draw, color, or sketch on it. So many of these books do have lines. It's just not as pretty to draw through the lines. So this would be great for doodles and cartoons and sketches. Looking for $2 starting bid for choice. Pray, please. She is slaying. She is very, very, very talented. And to think she volunteered to run this pop-up. And this could so be a cute Father's Day gift, one of these sketchbooks, and then you put a little pin with it. You just tie a string or a ribbon around it, and that would be such a cute little dad gift. Now, come on, Laylo. You know you're good at this. I've been telling you're good at this for how long now? I'm so blessed to have you on my squad of mods. And she's a great friend, too, as well as a great listener and a great strategist. I only have good things to say about Laylo. She, too, is a Southern Belle. Okay, any interest of these at 2? Why, thank you. I think that these have some fun prints as well. I tried to pick out some that were more girly and some that were more guy friendly. That way, regardless if it was the men or the women in the chat, the ballerinas or the ballerinos, that they would have some good options, whether for birthdays, thank you gifts, Father's Day. Nanette! Why am I on so early? I'm on so early because Laylo offered to moderate for a little pop-up. You know, being down south, all of a sudden in the summer, we have these super high electric bills. So I know mine's coming in any day. So I'm going to try to have a few pop-ups during the summer just to help me make a little extra for those bills. I will still be keeping my regular auction schedule of 7 p.m. Saturday, 7 p.m. Saturday, 7 p.m. Monday, and 9 p.m. on Tuesday. This is just a little pop-up to help with the extra bills of summer. So it's not a change in day and time. And we're only going to be on another hour, and then we're going to go raid Colleen and Tracy, who are having a game night and a giveaway. So that'll be super fun as well. All right, anybody for these $2 sketchbooks? So once again, the choices are Cathedral, Kite, plaid. I'm going to move this one down here to make it look better. We're going to call this one polka dot, buffalo for buffalo plaid, and gemstone. Oh, let me show you the one that's opened. This one accidentally opened up. I didn't open it, it opened up. So that's why I'm calling it a sketchbook, because it's not lined. Granted, you can draw on anything, but when it's not lined, sketching just looks so much better. Or doodling or cartooning or whatever you call it. So many of these are lined. Most of these are lined. Very few are unlined, where you can sketch, draw, doodle, or cartoon. And this one is not the one you get. Like I said, this one accidentally opened. It's still in pristine condition, but I save it just to show what they look like on the inside. Any interest in these? Also, let me show you the measurement on these, just so you don't think they're all that small. These are 8 inches by 4.5 inches. 8 inches by 4.5 inches. They're all brand new and sealed. These are $2 starting bid, Nanette. Okay, Layla's going to count it down. And I was telling earlier, as many pens as I sell, these would be so cute with a little pen as a set. Okay, going once, going twice, a fair warning. Yeah, I still enjoy the bidding on my channel, so I still do the bidding. I love it when people bid it up. Okay, we are sold. And I think Miss Nanette wanted one of the gemstones and one of the polka dots. Is that correct? Just want to make sure these are the two you wanted and you only wanted one of each. We'll wait just a second for Miss Nanette to confirm, and then we'll see if anybody else in the chat wants to get in on some of these. Oh, and a pink. Okay. Let me grab this pink with the kites. Okay, so these 3. And Rainbow Cookie Sprinkles is making our list and checking it twice tonight. So I'm sure she'll be saying got it in the chat just to let us know. Thank you so much, Nanette. Anybody else? Still got some of these left. Okay, last call on these. Anybody else? I bet that there are some kids, some teens, even some moms that could fill this up in just a summer. If you drew just one little page per day, by the end of summer, you'd have a whole little doodle book, a whole sketchbook, a whole look what I did this summer. Need 8. Pattern doesn't matter. I don't know that I have 8. Okay, let me see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess I do have enough. And that doesn't count this one that's torn. And it's not torn, it's just the packaging is torn. Okay, so I'll give you these 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So here's your 8. Now put them in a little sack. That leaves me with just one. Although if there's anybody watching and you wanted a certain one, I'm sure Laurie will swap it out so that you can get the one you want. Since Laurie is fine with any 8, I'm guessing with the number being 8, these must be some kind of party favors or group gift or something like that. All right, let me scoot this aside. All right, next, $2 for choice. I have these coloring and activity books. This is by Nickelodeon. This is Paw Patrol. And look at these cutie pies. And here's the whole book. Here's the next one. This is the, this is backwards, sorry. LOL Girls First Class. Here you go. Y'all gonna stand up for me. And then last but not least, I'm going to include these subtraction notes. Well, all right, let me see. Will this, no, that won't stand up. All right. Also, I have this miniature sticker book. And you'll see it has these kind of miniature stickers that you put like on calendars and stuff. So, or you use as tags or notes. So I'm going to put that as a choice back here. So looking for $2 starting bid for any of these choices. Oh, the lonely last one. And the open one. Okay, here's the lonely last one. That's the pretty cathedral. And I'm surprised you want the open one, but okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you clean sweeping me. Thank you. God bless you for that. Okay, looking for $2. Oh, wait, I missed something. Sold to Nancy. Wait, what did Nancy buy? Let me scroll up. Okay, well, I'm guessing Rainbow wrote it down. So I'm probably good. Okay, no worries. Rainbow will get it. All right. Thank you, Rainbow. And thank you, Lalo, for running the chat. All right. So we've got a choice of Paw Patrol, the LOL. And we can flip through this while we're looking to see if there's a starting bid. Oh, look, there's a maze. There's pictures to color. Oh, look, this helps you in penmanship. Another maze. Oh, which is different. All kinds of word search, all kinds of fun activities for kids. So that's the kind of activities and coloring that are in these books. Oh, Nancy wants a cathedral one. Okay. Well, it's a good thing you took the extra so I can take the cathedral one and then give it to Nancy. So we'll just swap those. Thank you for being so accommodating, Laurie. Oh, and you'll still take the opened one. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, so back to the auction block. $2 starting bid. The choices are Nickelodeon's Paw Patrol, the LOL Girls, subtraction notes, and this one, look really close. How many of these little stickers? It is 559. 559. And this shows every one of them. Can you believe? But I think these are so cute, whether for your calendar, whether to from. It's sealed, so I can't open the whole thing. But, oh, these are so pretty. So looking for $2 for any of these. So some are bigger, some are smaller. Yes, such a great chat. Yes, they would be great for people who use planners. I have to admit that I use planners, not only because I have 3 auctions per week, but also when people want to be billed on a certain day, when they're going out on vacation and they want to be shipped on a certain day, for my mod meetings, for when I go on other shows. I so have to use a planner, and these help me out. I don't. It's a one and done. The only one I have a duplicate of is the Paw Patrol. All the rest of these are one and done, Miss Nanette. We're looking for just a $2 starting bid, pretty please. I am so honored, JEK, that you came to one of my auctions. You're always such a light in the chat. So just one of the sticker books that has 559 Carpe Diem stickers. Anybody want to start us out with a $2 bid, or shall we pass? All right, Miss Nanette is in for a $2 bid. This is a great time to remind everybody to click the thumbs up. Also, make sure you're on live chat, not top chat, which will deceive you into thinking your own chat is at the top. Also, make sure your little red line at the bottom of the screen is pulled all the way forward so you are completely current with what we are showing and talking about. Anybody want to bid it up? Otherwise, Laylo's going to count it down. We got very little time before we go raid Colleen and Tracy. And I want to keep showing y'all great things to make the most of this little pop-up. And y'all request what you'd like to see. Okay, Nanette's going to go for the sticker book and one of each of the coloring books. Okay, fantastic. So here is Nanette's 3 items. All right, thank you. So I've got one Paw Patrol left, and I have the subtraction notes. Any interest on these? All right, last call on these. How about we look at some snacks? I don't know if anybody likes pretzels. I have these Pop Daddy pretzels. These are smoked Gouda. It is $3 starting bid for choice. The Gouda is going to be the first choice. It is made with flavor so bold it is lip smacking and finger licking. Yum, yum, yum. The other choice for those of you who like a little sweetness, like a little spice. This one is also by Pop Daddy Pretzels. This one is cinnamon and sugar. So $3 starting bid for choice of flavored pretzel sticks by Pup Daddy. $3 for choice. So if you're tired of just plain old pretzels and you keep thinking, there must be something more, there must be something more. Well, here is the something more. You just have to choose if you want the smoked Gouda or you want to go sweet and a little spicy with the cinnamon and the sugar. It's a whole new dimension in pretzel goodness. Any interest? All right, we will pass on these. We'll move a little quicker since our time is running away from us. Next, I've got double filled chocolate creams. Yum, yum, yum. Or carrot cake mix by Betty Crocker. $2 starting bid for choice. $2. And I love the double filled creams so much more than the regular ones. Because to me, it's the cream that's the tasty part. And I tell you what, I'm going to add a non-food choice just to save us time. I have a set of two koozies. The one on the top says sweet as a cupcake, and the other one has these cute little rainbow sprinkles on them. And you'll see they're two complete koozies. They just happen to be in a two-pack. I'm going to start the two-pack as another choice at the $2 price point. Back up my camera here. Okay, looking for $2. Any interest on any of these items? Okay, if there's no interest, we'll pass. Last call on these. About to scrape it to the side. All right, maybe it's just not a snack day, and that's okay. Let's look at some solar lights. Maybe that would be of interest. These are going to be $5 for choice because, well, they are spectacular. All right, let me show you. These are like stained glass. Look how beautiful they are. They are new with tag. Here's the solar part. It's a big, huge light. And here's the stained glass part. Let's see, will they stand up? No. Let's look at them like this. Okay, so there's the blue one. This one is the yellow one. And this one's the red. So $5 starting bid for choice. Solar mosaic lights. Now the actual light inside is clear, but it looks colored because it's shining through the colored mosaic. That's what makes it look colored. Oh, thank you, Ashley. I wondered if you were still watching because I thought being on at this time of the day, I bet a bunch of people are going to like have to go make dinner or feed the kids or put out the garbage or, you know, do the other stuff. So if you feel like everybody has those plain little plastic white lights, this is a whole new dimension to up your outdoor lighting game because this is metal, it's solar, and you've got color. How many of your neighbors are going to have the light of colored mosaic? Now, I do need to warn you, I only have one blue left and one red left. I do have 3 in the yellow. And you know what, Layla? We talked about at the top of the hour. I missed the top of the hour. I'm 25 minutes in now. But I guess I could still go back and have the $1 round. I got to talking and showing other things and reading the chat. I'm such a bad host. Okay, any interest in these? I tell you what, there just might be somebody who wants a whole set of these. So I'm going to do a buy more, save more. If you want all of these that I have, so yellow, blue, yellow, red, yellow, all 5 of these, if anybody is interested in 5, instead of $5 each, which would be $25, I will lower the price to 18. Anybody want all 5 for 18? I'll give Layla a chance to put in the buy more, save more, just in case there might be somebody who wants all 5. And you think it would be great to line your flower bed or your walkway or have a cluster of these in some of your pots around your front door or maybe next to your driveway. I'll give her just a minute. There we go. Thank you so much for putting that in the chat. And then I'm going to circle back to the dollar round. Okay, if there's no interest in these, I'm going to put them away, and these might just be waiting for somebody who is going to be watching the replay. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, next for our $1 round, it is going to be choice of pens. We got the little velvet display here so that the pens have some place to see it. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, these first ones have little sequins inside. Look how cute these are with the little ears. Just adorable. And then look at these little characters here. Just lovely. I think it's a cat. It might be a dog. I'm not sure. So here's the first one. All right, sit nice now. And here's the second one. This one is yellow, filled with a little yellow sequins. And look at this pretty little daisy. Okay, next. This one also has some little horns and daisies. Here's some little lavender sequins. This one has some pink bunny ears, and look at that sweet little face. Here's the back. Here it is in white. Sweet little face on this side. Here's the back. Either way, you get those gorgeous ears. Here is a lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Okay, don't get me started. All right, next for those mermaid or fish or whale lovers, look at this cute little tail, and it is textured. I love that it's textured. That really adds to the grip strength. So there's green, here is blue. If you like a cute little paw, look at the sweet paw here. This one looks like a saw. How fun is that? Perhaps great for Father's Day. These two kind of look like a package opener, but they're pens. This one looks like a cute little pig. Put that one right here. Then I have this one that's a green heart. We'll put it right here. You know, people might interpret wrong if it's a red heart, sometimes pink, but a green heart, nobody's going to wrongly interpret and think you mean more than you do when it's a green heart. All right, looking for $1. We've got that with Janice. Nanette has bid it up to $1.10. Janice is at $1.20. Let's see if Nanette's going to go up to $1.30 or be out. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Okay, Nanette's at $1.30. Janice, are you going up to $1.40? Janice with a power bid at $1.50. All right, let's see what Nanette does. 180. Oh, I sold the solar lights. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me put those in the sold bin. Okay, they're in the bin. Thank you, Miss Laurie. I appreciate that. Okay, Ashley's out. Let's see what Janice is going to do. Janice is going up to $2. $2. Okay, Nanette's out. So Layla, let's count this down and get to picking. And I so appreciate Laylo for running the chat so we could have the special pop-up today. But y'all make sure to come back to my regular auctions on Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday as well. And after we do our picking here, I'll show you some specialty pens. Okay, Janice is going for the paw. Super cute. Okay, this one's going to you. All right, I believe Nanette was our backup bidder. Let's see if Nanette might have her eye on a different one. Can I get any for you, Miss Nanette? Oh no, I think our backup bidder was Ashley. I'm sorry, I'm wrong because Ashley was our backup bidder, and then it was Nanette after. Let me confirm with Laylo. I'm pretty sure Ashley was the next runner up. I'm scrolling up and I see, well, wait. No, Nanette was at 180 and Ashley was at 175. So it is Nanette picking next and then Ashley after. Okay. Nanette is going to get the first 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these are going to Nanette. All right, thank you, thank you. All right, thank you so much for picking Nanette. Next we go to Ashley. Okay, she's going for one of each tail. Okay, here's one green, and I only have the one blue. Okay, anybody else? Okay, I've still got the green heart. I've still got one of the fish tails or whale tails or mermaid tails left. And the cute little iridescent pigs. Last call on these. And then I'll show you a few specialty pens since y'all are enjoying the pens. All right, last call. I'm about to scrape these to the side. Okay, Laurie is going to go for a green heart. I have two available of the green hearts and a tail. Okay, so there's still one green heart available, and here's the green and the whale tail. All right, thank you, thank you. Anybody else before I show you some pens that are going to start at $2 because they're extra special? All right, last call. All right, let me move these aside. Have y'all ever lost a pen? Have you ever lost a pen? I tell you, when computer. Okay, hopefully y'all are still hearing me. Somebody let me know that y'all can still hear me. Well, I was just telling y'all about losing pens when doing my invoicing, and I found these great pens. Let me show you how these work. These are bracelet pens, and I have these in 3 different colors. And what I love about these is that you can wear them. So when I kept saying, oh, wait, I need to write down the dimensions of the box, I need to write down the weight. Now, when I can't find my pen, I just put it on and I link it, and then I can always find my pen. So here it is when I'm wearing it, and then it's comfortable, it's easy breezy, it's not tight or anything. And then when, okay, I've got the weight, let me write it down. I just open it up, and there's my pen. So I no longer lose my pen when I'm weighing and measuring because I just wear it like a bracelet. So $2 if anybody is interested in these pen bracelets. They have made my life so much simpler. $2 starting bid for the pen bracelets. So green, orange, and yellow are the colors. Although to me, it's not about the color of bracelet. It's just about being able to find your pen. So hopefully I can help somebody because these have been such a help to me. And after this, I want to show you some sparkly pens. And after that, I want to show you a scented pen. Did you know pens could be scented? Yes, it is possible to scent ink. And I can't wait to show you. I have such great pens today. So I'm so glad y'all are loving the pens. So, any interest in these bracelet pens? And I think that even to non resellers, these might be helpful. Maybe where you work, you need to constantly have pens to write things down. Wouldn't these be great for a teacher as well? Because then she'd always have a pen with her, or for a college student. Nobody will be expecting you to pull off your bracelet and boom, it's a pen. No more rifling through your purse. Wait, I think I have a pen. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Oh, wait, it's on my bracelet. Okay, any interest in these? If not, we will move them aside and that'll be fun. Okay, next let me bring this down a little bit and show you these fancy sparkly pens because I really want y'all to be able to see these well. Um, Look at this one. It has a silver tone to it. Hey, Ellen, you made it with still a few minutes left. I'm so glad. So, this one is silver and blingy. Each of these, I only have one. Only have one. The next one is gold and blingy. Layla, these are going to start at $3 for choice. Look at the beautiful gold on this one. Let me put them all the same direction. Next, for my pretty in pink girls, here is the pink one. And last but not least, this one is a peridot shade of green. And I think they're not doing so well in the light. So let me hold them up for y'all. $3 starting bid for these sparkly, fabulous, blingy ink pens. And these would be gorgeous in a journal with a journal. So many times, journals either don't come with pens or they come with just a utilitarian pen. And if you're going to take the time to write out your innermost thoughts, write out your daily prayer cycle, write out those special recipes to hand down to the generations, write out poetry, don't you want to do it with a pen that is as special as what you're writing? Nanette's in for 3. Anybody want to bid it up? Everyone is a one and done. I have no multiples. Silver, gold, pink, or a peridot shade of green. We're looking for 310 or more. I was hoping to see you here, Elizabeth, with you saying, don't you ever auction during the day? Which is basically what Nanette said, like, what are you doing on during the day? Oh, that's the beauty of a pop up. But y'all keep in mind, we will still be having our regular auction schedule Saturday at 7, Monday at 7, and Tuesday late night at 9. And we are going once, going twice. Y'all don't let these sparklers get away. Fair warning. And sold. Okay, she's going to take the gold, the pink, and the green. And that leaves us with just this fancy silver one. Anybody like the silver tone? Thank you so much for those purchases. It almost kind of looks like diamonds, doesn't it? Shine bright like a diamond. All right. Anybody for this lone silver tone one? Not only does it kind of look like diamonds, it also kind of looks like little disco balls. Anybody for just this one left? And these are truly so spectacular and gorgeous. Okay, Elizabeth's going to buy the last little one. Good, good, good. Now, this scented one, we're going to have to start this at 3. And you're like, why is this 3? Well, I'm going to show you. First, it has 10 colors. So all the other pens that I've shown you today, just write in black. This one has 10 colors in it. But also, it's called Scentos because it's scented. So every one of these 10 different colors has a different scent. And here's an icon with the little scents on them. And of course, the back shows you how to work it. I think y'all know how to work one of these. Smells so good. So $3 for a pen with 10 colors and 10 different scents. Oh, and it's called a scented rainbow pen. Shout out to my moderator, Rainbow Cookie Sprinkles. All right. Anybody for $3? Starting bid for the 10 color, 10 cent, 10, well, scent meaning SCENT, pen. 10 smells. We'll call it that way. 10 colors, 10 smells. Instead of keeping up with 10 different pens in different colors, you have them all in the convenience of a click. All right, last call on this pen with 10 colors and 10 smells. All right, we're going to pass on that. Does anybody like gel pens? Let me show you some pretty gel pens. These are going to be $4 for a 4-pack. The first 4-pack has black, blue, red, and green, or in pastels. I have pink, purple, green, and yellow. $4 for choice. Oh, wait, Sue was in for the last one. Oops. Let me go back. I didn't realize you were still here, Sue. Thank you for staying all this time. Okay, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Okay, sorry about that. Well, I guess I should put it up here. Well, maybe I need to move these. Okay. We are sold to Sue. How many of these would you like to buy, Miss Sue? I have 3 available. Oh, you're just waiting to log off the job. Okay. So I have 3 of these available. Let me know if you'd like to buy 1, 2, or all 3. One, okay. Anybody for the other 2? I wonder what kind of job Miss Sue has that she's waiting to log off of. Now that she mentioned her job, I'm like all wondering, maybe it's medical, maybe it's office, maybe it's teaching. So many things it could be. Now we're all wondering. Okay, I'm going to move these aside. If anybody wants them, let me know. So back to the gel pens. It's a 4-pack, and we're starting these at $4. So we've got the black, blue, red, and green, or the pastels with pink, purple, a celery color green, and yellow. Okay, Ashley is going to take um, one of the scented pens. Did you want just one or both? I think just one. Okay, thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Specialty pharmacy claims. Oh, that sounds all fancy. I'm guessing that's definitely an office job. Hello, specialty pharmacy claims. No, I'm sorry. That pharmacy claim is not legitimate. No, we no longer make that pharmacy product. No, that is not one of our approved medicines. No, that's not one of our approved pharmacies. Sorry, we're closing all of the Rite Aids. That's probably not what she does. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing. I hope you're not mad at me, Sue. I'm sorry. I shouldn't guess. Okay. And Rainbow got it. Rainbow's doing a great job at making the list and checking it twice. Oh, she works from home. That's nice. That way you don't have to get dressed and put on makeup and do your hair. You can just be all comfy with your feet up, but yet still alert and doing a great job. And go to the bathroom anytime you want to. I love that. All right. Anybody for these 4 packs of gel pens? So all the other pens that I've shown write just plain black, except for that multicolor pen. So if you want a pen that writes pretty colors and that glides like a gel pen, a gel pen is just different in the way it glides. It just performs differently and it writes so easily. I really just prefer the gel pens, but that's just me personally. All right, any interest in these? All right, we're going to pass on these then. Next, I have a cute stationery set. I believe my mother received this as a gift. Look at this cute motif. It looks so beachy. Let me open it up and show you. It is just as gorgeous. These are the pretty little envelopes to it. Oh, I got it upside down. So the pretty little envelopes. This is the pretty actual stationery part. Hopefully you can see underneath. So it's a whole, group of stationery to it. And here's the little envelopes. I'm going to start this set at $3. It also comes in this fancy little box. $3. It's a one and done, of course. $3 for the stationery set. I don't know if anybody still takes the time to hand write letters, but there is something just so old world and charming about it. And with it being so rare these days, I think people keep them, whether it's your mom or your daughter, maybe it's your bestie, where you just finally tell somebody how much they mean to you. To me, that is one of the most beautiful things that you can do for somebody, whether it's their birthday or it's Mother's Day, is to tell them how much they mean to you, how they have blessed your life, how they have inspired or motivated you, even to an old teacher that maybe has retired. That can be such a way that you can let them know that their life mattered, their career mattered. Okay, last call on this. All right, next, $5 for choice. I have some cute garden signs. Now, I showed wind chimes earlier. Some people don't like all of the sound. My mother was one of those people who just thought garden chimes would be better if they were chimeless. That's just who she was. She wasn't in all of the noise. Well, this one, oh, I should move this. This one says welcome, and it is made of metal. It's got a nice big harp and a hanger to it. But if you're saying, I wish that were lighter colors, more pastel, I also have it in the lavender. So here it is in lavender. So you've got a choice of colors here. Both of them have pretty flowers. Both of them have butterflies, but different colorations depending on what's going to go with your house or what your favorite color is. And Nanette agrees that writing someone a letter is a really wonderful thing. I am so glad that y'all agree. Okay, $5 for these welcome signs. Let me go ahead and measure these for you. Here's my ruler. So here's the first 12 inches. So it's basically 12 inches, not including the hanger. Any interest in these cute signs? These are metal. And look at the beautiful colors on the butterfly. They've got an amazing ombre. And even the flowers have an ombre on them. You'll see they are lighter towards the outside, kind of darker in the middle. Look at the beautiful colors of the butterfly. I don't know if any of our butterfly lovers are still in the chat. Okay, we're gonna pass on those. $3 for a 10-pack of fly ribbon. Now, I love to sell pretty things, but sometimes I just sell things that are going to be a trip, save you a trip to the store. And I don't know about y'all, but down south, we have bugs, we have creepy crawlies, we have flies, and especially when we have a garden party, when we have a picnic, when we grill, when we do any of those things, those little flies want to swarm around our tasty food. So here, for the low price of $3, you can get a 10-pack of the fly ribbons, and these fly ribbons will trap and hold your flies so that they stay away from your food. And I think this is going to have to be our last product, Laylo, because we're going to have to go raid Colleen and Tracy after this. So let's see if we can help anybody here. And I'll give you a minute to find the link. So I want to get everybody over there. And when y'all go over there, make sure you say that Southern Belle sent you so that they know I was trying to help them as much as they try to help me, because I love when they send a raid my way, and I certainly want to help them, even though I don't have as many viewers, to send a raid their way. So just like I want to make your picnics better by getting the flies away from your food, I want to make their broadcast better too. Oh, let's see. I've got a message from Jocelyn. Belle, if the stationery is still available, can I get it for $3? Yes, 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 yes. Here is the stationery. It's going to go to you, Jocelyn. Rainbow, did you get that? Rainbow's making my list and checking it twice tonight. So I'm going to put this in the hamper for you. Thank you so much for coming, Jocelyn. And Rainbow's got it. Anybody for the fly ribbon? Oh, they haven't started yet? Well, I guess I have time then. Okay, y'all let me know when they start and we'll go over there. All right, let me move these aside then, because I don't want to take their time, but I also don't want to, waste time either. Look at these cute lanterns. I think these lanterns are adorable. We're going to start these at $5. $5 for these lanterns. And let me get out my ruler and measure these for y'all. So these are 6 inches tall. And I love that it's looking into like a cathedral. So if you want to put a candle in here, if you want to put a flameless candle, fairy lights, if you want to set it as a centerpiece, or maybe you want to hang it up. So much you can do with these. So $5 starting bid. And I do have 3 of these. So if you're saying I would need a pair, or I need 3 of these to line my table, $5 for choice. Well, y'all just let me know when they start and we'll go raid. But I figure if they haven't started yet, I might as well keep showing stuff. Okay, any interest in the lantern? I'm going to try to move quicker since we're on borrowed time. Here is another practical item. This is a box of 20 sensitive skin flexible fabric bandages. So if anybody needs to update their first aid box, I keep some of these in the car just in case I rub a blister on my heel. I can put this over the blister and just keep it going. Because it seems like every time I wear new shoes, or new-ish shoes until they're really broken in well, that I'm just rubbing the skin off of my heel. So I love that these are for sensitive skin. These are going to be $2. Buy it now. $2. Buy it now if anybody needs these. Yes, I have a long lag. Oh, they are starting. Okay. Well, I'll let Laylo get the price in this so that people watching the replay can see the price. and then we're going to end and go raid. Y'all make sure and tell that you were sent by Southern Belle, Nola. And thank y'all for watching. Thank you, Laylo, for running this chat. Thank you, Laylo, for running the chat. Thank you, Rainbow, for making the list. Laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. See you over there.